Good morning and happy Friday. Welcome to the Morning Sprint. We're happy to share all these stories with you. I'm Brittany Weir.
And I am Daphne Grand. Yes, we have a jam-packed sprint this morning. A lot of cool stuff to tell you about and a lot of serious stuff that's been happening that we want to keep you guys updated on. For example, this story right here, check it out. Coming up later in the sprint, we give you a sneak peek into an upcoming 10 News special report where a father is facing a felony charge after rushing his daughter to the ER. This story went viral here locally, and it is definitely a top talker. So we're going to talk about that. Preview of part 2 coming up.
Plus, it is also National Take Your Dog to Work Day. So we want to see all of your pups. You can sprint your pins on our website, and we will try to give you a shout out by the end of today's show. It's so easy to do that, to pin your picture. Just go on our website, go all the way over to the last tab, and you'll see, click down, there's a pin it tab. And it's so easy. Just drag your photos in. So we want to see any of your pups that you want to show off on this Friday.
A lot of people have been sending their cutie pies in. I pulled some off literally maybe 15 minutes ago because they were just sending them in. So we got like a lot of dogs to cover as well. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that.
Yeah, and it's funny because last night I was talking to my dad, and my dad was saying, why don't you bring Mabel to work with you tomorrow? Neither one of us knew that it was bring your dog to work. And I was like, oh, okay.
It's been a perfect day.
So anyway, so it's just funny that he said that. But we do want to get into some of the fun stories we have to share with you guys today. So first off is we have new information this morning, though, about that national story everyone has been following, keeping their eyes on out of the Atlantic Ocean. It was a tragic end, sadly, to a search for a missing sub in the North Atlantic. A U.S. Navy official says the organization detected sound consistent with an implosion around the time of the underwater vessel lost communication.
So a statement by that official says that the sound heard was not definitive, and it goes on to say that the incident commander at the time decided to continue proceeding with the search and rescue operation. Again, something that's just been taking everyone's breath away.
Yeah, and 5 men, they sadly lost their lives aboard the Titan in an attempt to explore the wreckage of the Titanic. The Coast Guard confirmed the debris found on the ocean floor belongs to the Ocean Gate vessel, and it is believed that it imploded under the massive amount of pressure at the extreme depths. Investigation says some debris was found just under a mile away from the infamous Titanic.
The debris is consistent with the catastrophic loss of the pressure chamber. Upon this determination, we immediately notified the families. I can only imagine what this has been like for them, and I hope that this discovery provides some solace during this difficult time.
Now, crews will continue searching the area as they try to determine how and why this happened. It's just been a crazy amount of information coming out this week about this story. Like I said, so many people keeping close eyes on this on the news, on social media. I know it was a big area people get their information. And just such a sad ending yesterday that we found out about at that press conference. So unfortunate, but like we said, the positive is that the families now kind of have their closure.
Because I know, like, when we were counting down, everybody was counting down because obviously they were looking for the oxygen levels and stuff like that. And unfortunately, like you said, it was a very awful ending to this entire search, but thank God that the families have closure. We're going to continue to follow this because, of course, they're going to be investigating this moving forward. But again, a deep story that has really hit a lot of people and made people think twice about, taking those extreme adventures or anything like that, because anything can happen, as you can see.
Yeah, you never know.
So moving on to a story here, another turning something tragic into a positive situation. We have students honoring the officers who were killed in a last year's shooting at Bridgewater College. Officer Vashawn J.J. Jefferson and John Painter died during the active shooting, where students are honoring their lives through student awards. So starting this year, anyone in the Bridgewater community can nominate a current student who embodied the characteristics of the officers before their final call. A nomination committee will decide on the winner of that award and present it to the student during the Bridgewater's annual award celebration. So I think this gives people, especially the students, something to definitely strive to be, something like a hero, just like these two gentlemen. So shout out to them doing their thing right there, honoring these officers who literally put their lives on the line to protect others.
Yeah, it's such a good way to honor them, too, because when this story was kind of coming out and developing, so many people were saying how amazing those two officers were, how they were such a vital role at that college, and they were so kind. So just kind of like in their honor, it's a good way to remember them.
Exactly.
Well, if you guys need some more groceries, there is a chance to get some this weekend. You can actually turn your guns into a full meal. So Groceries Not Guns buyback event is happening this Saturday. It'll take place from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Melrose Community Center. This is on Melrose Avenue. You can bring your guns to the event and receive either a $250 or $150 grocery gift card. So all guns, they must be in a closed box or safety container. And organizers of the event will need your name, address, date of birth, social security number, gender, and race. This information, though, it is required by the state law. That's why they're asking for all that information. But other than that, they will not ask any other questions.
We have given out over now, I believe, $34,000 in grocery gift cards. We have gotten almost 250 guns in the last two events, and we look forward to more success this next one.
There is a limit, though, of 3 firearms per household, and you must be at least 18 years or older to receive a gift card. So again, if you want to participate in this and get those gift cards for groceries, it is this Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I know that Catherine we spoke to said that this is a very popular event, and last year the line was so long they actually had to turn some people away because they can only do a certain amount, I guess. So if you're someone who wants to partake in this, make sure you get there early and then get those gift cards. And again, you can give back and help feed your family or maybe a neighbor that you know of that might need some food. So just a chance to kind of get some of those guns out of our community.
And happening today, we have a way for you to help your fur babies. If you're a person out there with pets and you need a little help, get this. There's a free cat and dog food taking place and be available for people in need. Angels of Assisi, I don't know if that's the right video right there, but it's okay. So Angels of Assisi has partnered with the Humane Society in the United States to provide food for people and pets in the community who need assistance. So the Humane Society is donating at least 20 pallets of cat and dog food, which will be shared with both people and other animal shelters.
And the food will be available from 12:15 to 2 p.m. at the Roanoke Fruit and Produce. Food will also be available at Salib's Store of Hope from 2 to 4 p.m. So again, 12:15 to 2 at Roanoke Fruit and Produce, 2 to 4 at Salib's Store of Hope. So this was an event that actually Noah and I got to go to a couple months ago, not too long ago they did this. And there were so many people who came out and so thankful for this because as we know, keeping up with that dog, cat food, it can get really expensive. But the cutest thing about it was when they showed up, they brought their furry friend with them as well. So we got to meet some furry friends too that were getting that food. So nice to see that. So if you need that help, Angels is out there for you.
And we have a lot of good community stories, as you can see, and they don't stop just yet. Get this, giving back to a good cause. Today, Ronald McDonald House of Charities in Southwest Virginia received $16,000 donation.
Yeah, 57 local McDonald's restaurant chains teamed up for the Happy Meals for the House fundraiser for 1 week. 10% of all Happy Meal sales were raised, totaling 16 grand.
So the house helps families stay together while their children aren't in the hospital. The director says that it costs about $900,000 to run the house each year, so this money will definitely be put to good use. And one McDonald's chain owner says that this is just the beginning.
And if you'd like to help, you can round up the cost of your McDonald's meal, and the difference will benefit Ronald McDonald House. So there you go. Go get your Happy Meals and maybe some of that food you guys enjoy, but also give back to a good cause and locally here too as well. A lot of people use the Ronald McDonald House to help out in their time of need. But also something else we want to bring to you that's new this morning, hope and healing in times of a crisis. Well, God's Pit Crew has had the chance to reveal a new home for a family that has been displaced since the catastrophic flooding in Tennessee nearly 2 years ago.
Volunteers and staff from the Danville-based nonprofit have been hard at work rebuilding a home for the Ellis family who lost everything during the August 2021 disaster. So with that, it says the team fully furnished and affectionately, hold on, let me get my mic unmuted. Sorry, guys. The team fully furnished and affectionately decorated the new home in less than 2 weeks. And the best part, it all came at no cost. So again, God's Pit Crew was always doing something special for the community. And the fact that they were able to get this done for this family who literally, it can only imagine, having no hope. They come in and next thing you know, you have a fully furnished home to live in for years to come. They are definitely a blessing to the community.
It's got to be such a weight off their shoulders after 2 years of dealing with with this and that flooding that took everything from them.
Yeah.
To be able to walk in and get, like you said, no cost, like just like a relief. So
Exactly.
happy to see God's pit crew doing so much good work out there, not just here in Virginia, but all across the country. But if you're somebody who needs plans this weekend, we've got you covered. A big event coming back to the Star City. It is that Motor Madness. So it is back. So tonight is the cruise down Williamson Road. Tons of unique cars, trucks, motorcycles will drive down Williamson between Orange Avenue to Hirschberger Road. Spectators are encouraged to line both sides of the street. Food vendors will also be along for this if you get hungry. And then tomorrow there is the car and truck show all over downtown Roanoke. Both days are free and happening rain or shine. I know this is a big, big event. Some people actually start lining up. They'll probably be lining up this morning on Williamson Road. They put out their lawn chairs. They set their spot so that they are all good to go. So yeah, I bet if you guys go out there around noon today, you'll probably see some people marking their spots, ready to go see those cars out there. So just a fun weekend for everybody. And the good news is it is happening rain or shine, because we know we've got a lot of rain this week, but we've got meteorologist Marshall Downing, who is going to tell you when you can expect some relief from that rain.
Hello everyone, this is meteorologist Marshall Downing, and today we have showers for the most part. This afternoon is when we're going to see a lot of those building in, with some rumbles of thunder here and there. Fewer showers on Saturday, although we still have cloud cover. And since we've got less rain, temperatures more able to warm up. 70s today, 80s tomorrow, and then we get almost to 90 degrees for Sunday and Monday. Monday does bring our next storm system through. Behind that, we'll only cool down a little bit, staying pretty summery as we get towards the end of the month.
All right, thank you, Marshall. And now we've got a sweet story for you. If you're someone who likes to go swimming, but we know there's that big lifeguard shortage, well, one grandma is stepping in to help out. She is from Cincinnati, and when she found out that her local pool could be closed on some days due to the lifeguard shortage, she decided to step in to help.
She was a lifeguard as a teenager, so she took all of the classes and became recertified to make sure that the kids in her town could still have fun, and she fills in when other lifeguards need time off. In addition to the earning some extra money, she's learning skills that go beyond the pool.
The other good thing is you learn CPR, you learn how to operate an AED, and for someone in their 60s, that's a really good thing to know.
The whole goal of a lifeguard is to spot something before it happens, so they're going to be proactive.
Well, she says that she will probably work even more once the younger lifeguards are back to school. This is so nice to see that, you know, she saw a problem in her community, and she said, I can be part of the solution, and decided to step on in and help out and take on that job. We know she didn't have to, and helping the other families in her community. So shout out to her. Also, if you're somebody who, you know, you love swimming at one of our local pools, but they need lifeguards or they need help, let us know in the comments section below. Try to get that word out there for everybody. But again, just happy to see she's helping out.
And talk about respect of our elders. Our elders, like literally our grandparents, have sacrificed so much throughout their entire lives, and they continue to do so for our young community. And seeing as though she took it upon herself, saying that, okay, we're short-staffed, these kids, they need time off, they can't be burned out, so I'm going to take my time and step in when I can. So I thought that was a really cute story, and I think a really good help to the community. So shout out to Grandma doing her thing. So another cool story that is also blowing my mind too. You think about a ridiculous amount of money, but get this is a ridiculous house that we're about to talk about. Check this out.
Yeah, this is 60-room, 40,000 square foot mansion in the Bel Air neighborhood of Los Angeles has just been listed, you know, just at a normal $250 million.
Yeah, I mean, you got that laying around, right?
Yeah,
so
I know, right?
Has everything. We talk about 18-foot ceilings, a huge dining room, card room, a pool, bar, screening room, lighted tennis and basketball courts, a rose garden. Yeah, I'm still going. Tons of trees, lush landscaping, and a greenhouse.
And the current owner, well, is a billionaire, financer, and philanthropist. But we've been talking about this house. One, I think it's more like a hotel resort than that's not a house. That is a hotel resort. You go, you check in, you get your room. There's 40 of them. You can pick one.
Right.
But also something I was thinking about. Say you lived in this house with all your family, your friends. You could see someone in your house and be like, hey, have you seen Joe today?
Right.
I haven't seen him actually in a week, you know, because the house is that big. Like, it's crazy.
It is, and Brittany, correction, not 40 rooms, 60 rooms.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was 40.
60 rooms.
I mixed up my numbers. 60. Do even more. Invite more friends over.
And you got like a lot of ways to do extracurricular activities. And you know, with this whole remote learning, you could never leave the house. I bet everybody in there would be very what'd you call it, like pale because they wouldn't go outside in
I
the
know,
sun.
you know,
You just you got everything inside the house.
But I think this is my mom's dream, because my mom's dream in life would be to have her and my dad in the house with me, all my brothers, sister-in-law, grandbabies, pets. This would be, my mom would be like, everybody lives here, and that's it.
Hey, I bet the kitchen table will be beautiful every
Always,
night, though.
every night.
Because
Oh
if
my
you're a
God.
billionaire, hey, you can pay for everything. So, yeah. Well, let us know your thoughts on this, because I think it's a little bit much, but hey, if you're a billionaire, why not?
Think about cleaning that.
Ooh, yeah, now that part would devastate me.
I don't like that.
But I bet whoever is paid to clean is getting paid a lot. So yeah, we'll know what you guys think about that. So let's get to this cool story. I think everybody engaged with us about this. This is National Bring Your Dog to Work Day, and it's also Family Friday for us. You sprinted your pins our way, and we want to show you these pictures. So no, if you could just pause that. Make sure you don't just pause as we keep going along. This is coming from Jeanette Cummings. This is Mr. P. She says, Mr. P brightens up my life every day. Look how cute he
Mr.
is. I think
P.
that's a doodle, right? That's some type of that's some type of doodle.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Okay.
Oh, look at his little face there. Okay, next we've got, I'm sorry if I say this wrong, Melmiles?
Yeah.
Miss Lucy Lou is her mini golden. Dude, oh my
Look at that
goodness.
face.
Look at that face.
Yes.
Like, Mom, why are you taking my picture?
Moving on to Matt J. Get this. He sent this in. Look at this big dude. It's a tank, literally.
Wait, pause it. I need to get close to look at this.
He says, this is my pride and joy. He's an American bully. So,
Oh my goodness.
yes, this dude's name is Tank, and as you can tell, he is built exactly
You see
like
his
a tank.
underbite there?
Yes,
So
I mean, but he's not one to mess with, I bet.
Oh my goodness. All right, and then the next one is a familiar one. Okay, this is my little baby. This is Mabel. And with all the rain we've been having this week, I thought it was the perfect time to test out her new raincoat that her grandma got her. So there's her. She's still figuring it out. She's not thrilled about it. She's like, Mom, what did you put on me? But it protected her from the rain, so I thought it was cute.
And this one right here coming up is my boo-boo. Look at him.
Look at
So
Bo.
this is Bobo. Again, this is on our Family Friday, and he was actually just gazing out of the window, and I just had to snap a picture of him because look at that face. I got a really handsome little rescue, don't I?
You do.
He is handsome,
and he's so
schmandsome.
sweet. He's
He
such a
is.
sweet boy. All right, next we have Carol Crayhead, and this is her dog. This is Ruger, who is recovering from a mass cell tumor surgery. He is doing great, and we think he is beautiful. We think he's
Look at
beautiful
him.
too, and we're happy to hear that he's doing great and he is recovering. And I bet
Right.
he's getting all the extra love and treats to help with that recovery right now.
Definitely. Now, Debbie Q sent this in. Look at this face. Watch this. Boom.
Oh!
This is
Party
Gideon. Gideon is ready to party for the weekend, man. He's so happy. Look at that mouth. He's just like, yeah, let's go.
He's like, hey, where are we going, Mom? Let's party.
Shout out to Debbie sending that in. And last but not least,
We've got Harvey Hill, who sent in Dolly, who's trying to get comfortable. Dolly just wants a belly rub. She's like, I'm
Yes.
here on the floor, cooling down on this wood floor. Now come rub my belly.
yes, a
Oh
lot
my
of
goodness.
cool dogs that you guys sent in. Again, keep those pictures coming. We love to stay in touch with you guys. And on Monday, it's going to be Motivation Monday for the morning sprint. Send us anything that you're motivated by. You know, whoever motivated you. Maybe you got a quote. Maybe you're motivated by something. You send it in through the Pin It app way, and we'll be sure to give you guys that highlight. Now it's time to get to that teaser we were talking about that you guys want to keep in touch with.
Yeah, so it's a top talker that got a lot of people's attention. The story of the man who was arrested after trying to rush his daughter to the hospital.
Yes, it went super viral. If you're not familiar with the story, again, it was an emergency episode that his 10-year-old daughter was having in the car. He had to freaking rush her to the hospital. And while he was rushing her to the hospital, obviously he's speeding through traffic lights, and there was a deputy that was trying to pull him over, and he turned the lights on. It was a whole deal, guys. You can find the whole story on our website, WSLS.com. But our very own 10 News anchor, Alyssa Ray, she's doing a follow-up. So we have a preview to part 2 that's going to run on Monday. So check this out.
A 10 News exclusive. Arrested, taking his daughter to the ER. Now, new video shows how it all went down. Criminal or hero, you decide. Monday night at 7 on 10 News. And streaming right now exclusively for WSLS.
Yeah, so as you can see, it's a pretty intense story. Let's bring Jazzy Jazz in. Now, Jazz, this was a story that went super duper crazy online.
Oh yeah, it was trending for about a week straight. It was our number one
Wow.
story for several weeks. A lot of people were just amazed, not amazed, that's the wrong word. A lot of people were just
Shocked.
confused and shocked as to why he was facing charges, because I'm pretty sure any dad in this situation would do the same thing.
Exactly.
You know, and a lot of people could relate to his desperation to get his daughter to the ER. So people were just really shocked and didn't really know how to take this.
Right. Now, there's something interesting that's happening with this particular special report. If you're an insider, you get to watch it earlier, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're an insider, which is completely free, you can actually watch this special before it airs on Monday. So you can head to our website right now and watch the entire thing if you just sign up for it to be an insider. It's something that you definitely don't want to miss because like I said, last month we told you about the dad and how he was rushing to the ER and how he's now facing a felony charge. And now we're revealing the details that led up to the charge. So you can see a lot of more information about that and also just how it all went down.
Yes. And so you said it's airing Monday at 7, but you can watch it earlier if you sign up as an insider. And you said that's completely free, right?
Yes, it's absolutely free. Just kind of reiterating that, like I said, it airs on Monday at 7. But if you want to get a sneak peek and watch it earlier, you just have to sign up as an insider. And like I said, it's completely free to sign up for an insider. All you need to do is all you need is your email and set up a password. It's pretty easy to do. It'll probably take you maybe 3 seconds.
Perfecto. So tell us, do we have any viewers or any comments today?
Yes, we have viewers today, but no comments. As always, it's super easy to leave a comment. Just head to our website. The Morning Sprint is the #1 article on our website currently. Click on the live stream, scroll down, there's a comment form right beneath. We would love to hear from you guys.
All right, Jazzy. Well, thank you so much, and you have a blessed weekend.
Thanks, Jasmine.
All right, you as well.
All right, girlie. All right, let's get these headlines knocked out, man.
Okay, coming up at our later nooncast at noon, you could see an underwater expert here in Virginia is among those questioning what went wrong with the Ocean Gate submersible. John Broadwater, who worked as a maritime archaeologist for the National Ocean and Atmospheric Administration, took part in a similar dive back in 2001 as part of the Titanic director James Cameron's expedition to the site. Hear what he has to say about this story.
Plus today, 6 temporary lanes of northbound I-95 in Philadelphia are reopening after a partial overpass collapsed earlier this month. Brittany, I know your family is super happy about this.
Oh, yeah.
It's a crucial route connecting to New York, Delaware, Maryland, and New Jersey. Many people first thought that it could take months to reopen the interstate. Instead, it took less than 2 weeks. You're going to hear from officials throughout the entire process and what it's been like.
And this month marks 6 years since a Halifax County woman, Emma Lane, was murdered. But to this day, no arrests have been made. You can hear from her family and the latest on this investigation coming up at noon.
All right, guys. So you got anything, Rick?
No, I think I'm good for this Friday.
Yes.
We did it. Another week in the books.
Another week in the books. Make sure you guys stay dry this weekend. I think the rain's supposed to work its way out on Sunday,
Yes.
something like that. But either way, stay time and spend time with your family members. We're wrapping up today our weeks of the Morning Sprint. We'll be back together again next Monday, 8 a.m. Morning Sprint, WSLS.com.